Hello everyone and welcome back. So I got another great 2v2 video for you that I want to show. And so let's jump right in. Alright, let's look at the setups. For me, over here on the left, I have 6 Katana Samurai, 2 Yari Samurai, 2 Matchlock Warrior Monks, 1 Bow Ashigaru, and then 2 Yari Cavalry and a Light Cavalry. Over here, my friend Cummisar, he's rolling a pretty similar setup. He has 6 Katana Samurai, 3 Bow Ashigaru, nope, 4 Bow Ashigaru, 2 Yari Ashigaru, a Matchlock Warrior Monk, 3 Yari Ashigaru actually, and a Naginata Warrior Monk, and a Nodachi. On the other side, we have 2 Great Guard with the Yari Cavalry, a couple Bow Samurai. You can get a nice little glimpse here, I won't go into everything. Like 6 Katana Samurai, 2 Matchlocks Ashigaru, those are very important. And then over here we have again, I believe he has the 2 Great Guard. Yeah, I think they come out of hiding. Look at all these Matchlocks, 1, 2, yeah, just 2. And a bunch of katanas and spears, so pretty balanced army. It's nice to take a little break from the spam. But we are here at Sakura Ridge, the second most obvious map for tactics, and we're both going to be just rushing the hill, not walking. We are running to the hill. My cavalry's going to stay in hiding as long as possible though, which is when we notice their cavalry is coming right for us. So here we go, they've kind of come out of hiding. Let's take a quick look at the cavalry. Yeah, there's just 2 Great Guards and 2 Yari Cavalry, and over here it's 2 Great Guards and 1 Yari Cavalry. So they're going to be coming up to hit us, but thankfully they're in the wedge formation, thank you. So they're not going to do a whole lot. I think they were just meaning to tie us down mostly. They just wanted to make sure they took that hill, so in that way it was a pretty good strategy. But still, we're going to just kind of quickly rout his cavalry, and then we're going to have all the cavalry on our side, which will be really helpful in the attack. PTH is going to take a wedge formation charge too. But again, it's the wedge formation. It's not as good as the normal formation. Like, look at that. Wedge formation right through the Matchlock Monks. Could have done so much more damage. But they just ran right through. Hardly killed anyone. It's insane. My Bow Ashigaru are going to get routed though, but no big loss. My Matchlocks are shooting into them. And they're going to get run off pretty quickly. So with that cavalry action, the enemy is going to be the one who's going to reach the top of the hill first, and they're going to set up their camp right up here. And we're going to have to dislodge them from that spot. PTH doing a good job handling the Yari Cavalry and the Great Guards. We didn't really lose too many people here in the early cav action. It was just mostly to hold us down. So knowing they have Matchlocks, you got to be really careful. Matchlocks are really powerful in this game. I think they're a little overpowered, but not too bad. They're not broken by any means. So you have to be very careful when you're going against Matchlocks, especially because they can snipe your general. That's the biggest thing. They can just shoot your general down in one volley, and it's crazy. So you either have to keep them out of range, which they'll lose morale being shot by Matchlocks, or you can keep them mid-range and risk them getting shot. It's kind of a catch-22. So here they go. Look at their little formation. They got these nice, neat lines. They're setting up kind of a box thing going on. So I'm just going to start rushing now because their Matchlocks are not looking in my direction. So I'm just going to be running across the field, sending my cavalry around to hit their general, but he pulled him into the box. So it didn't work. But it did distract them and tied down a lot of their units. So 1 Great Guard is still left, but besides that, their cavalry is pretty well gone. I guess there's one over here too, and not a big deal. His cavalry is going to get a nice charge into my Yaris. His general coming in using Bonsai, and I'm just going to run in the side. I mean, look at these numbers. This is crazy. Look just how many numbers they have. It's insane. I don't know. Oh, is that Naginata Monks? Oh boy. But see, they're using them right. Like, Naginata Monks, they should be there just to bolster lines. They should be placed, monks should be there so you can place them in key spots and to kind of bolster. That's what they should be for. I think they're perfectly balanced power-wise. It's just my other complaints are like their cost. But well, I'm not going to talk about that. I talked about that enough. So, but his Matchlock's going to start shooting now. Big problem. My Matchlock Monks are just going to get caught by the Great Guard, just that one unit, and I'm going to lose my Matchlock Monks, which they could have came in handy here big time. Sucks that they died. So my general's going to hit his, who was wandering out by our lines. PTH, meanwhile, is advancing cautiously through the forest using the hill to make the matchlocks miss. And I'm just tying him down over here and distracting him. Just trying to cut him down with my elite katanas. My matchlock monks got routed, unfortunately. But hey, what can you do? So I'm just killing everybody I can over here, just tying them down. PTH is making some nice flanking. Gonna hit him from the other side, and we're gonna squeeze him from both sides rather than risk a frontal assault or anything. So I'm starting to lose now. My guys are dying, but we've done some good damage and we distracted them, so we did alright. Look at him just getting surrounded. But luckily they have a lot of Ashigaru too. But that's when he's gonna get a deadly volley with his matchlocks, and they're just gonna snipe my general. Look what they had to shoot through. I mean, it's insane. Like, they can just shoot right through their own men. It's crazy. And he just sniped my general just like that. Bam. So, general's dead. Luckily, I'd used rally just before, so they're not going to rout right away. We are still fighting. So proud of my men to keep going. Got some wavering, though. The morale bars are all in the red. A couple in the green here, but they're going to keep fighting. Meanwhile, PTH has engaged the enemy, and he is tearing them apart over here. Just has this matchlock that he needs to take care of, and this one here. That's the only thing that's really deadly to PTH. But he lost control of his general. I'll try and find him myself. But he lost track of him, and he ended up losing him. And so big morale penalties there. Where is his general? See, I don't even know where he is. I can't even see him. My men are still fighting. And I'm going to run him over to the bow samurai to get him to stop shooting. He's going to run his general in to try and attack me. My Yaris have meanwhile come back from wherever they were off attacking, and they're going to try and get his general, but he's of course going to pull him away. Matchlock Ashigaru are wavering. I think his general died, so they are pushing away. And PTH has lost his general. He lost him a long time ago. Not a long time ago. It must have been like 2 minutes ago. So I thought we were screwed when both of our generals died, but they held strong, and we ended up winning. So we attacked that pretty strong formation. I mean, I have my complaints about matchlocks. They are a little overpowered, but you can beat them. We did pretty well here, even with our generals getting sniped. You got to have that good advance. Can't be sloppy. You got to have a good attack, well organized, and hit them from sides where they're vulnerable. Try not to do a frontal assault if you can. And so, wow, barely came away with that one. I thought we were going to lose, like, in that early action. The numbers were just huge on their side. I don't know, they just had a lot of guys, it seemed like, but a lot of vets, too. They weren't all fresh. There were a lot of vets. So, close battle. And, guess we'll just watch the end here. Thanks for watching, everybody.